Hi and welcome back, guys. Hope you all are having a great day out there. I've been waiting to put this video out for some time now, and this is something I feel very strongly about. And don't just take it from me. I've got facts and experts within this industry saying the same thing, and that is that the 4-year cycle for crypto is over, and especially for digital assets like XRP as we move into a world of utility. I got receipts to show you here, guys, as well as some news. All I ever ask is if you do like talking about Ripple and XRP, you know what to do. Drop an X, smash that like button, share this video, let others around the world know what is truly happening in this digital revolution. Let's get this thing over 1,500 likes today, guys, as yes, we are getting beat up in the market here today, 4.2% down globally, and XRP down 2.5%. Let me know in the comments section below, is anyone buying that dip? We know that BlackRock here today has bought 17,261 ETH worth over 56 million. It makes you wonder one of two things. Are they not getting it, that ETH is not the future, or is this still a situation where they are trying to distract you? And I personally do believe the latter. Now, not saying ETH is going to fall off the map, but it's definitely not going to see the same types of gains, in my personal opinion, that XRP has on the way, based off certain things like this. We know that XRP is a viable option for the banking system, which is ready to go. And Michael Arlington, this is an oldie but a goodie, a founder of Arlington Capital, says, we moved 50 million worth of XRP in 2 seconds for 30 cents. Now, I want to play this clip because it perfectly positions us where we need to be and setting the stage to get you out some of this information about the cycle.
Yeah, the tribalism in this industry is insane. So there's Bitcoin maximalists, but everybody agrees, like, you know, XRP sucks, and I don't really get it, right? I mean, they're a legitimate company. They don't pretend to be something they're not, and they're really good at one thing: moving money fast and cheap. And it's fantastic. It fills a big need. And for a hedge fund like us to be able to denominate in Ripple and XRP, I just did the same thing, is really, really, really good. When we did our first close, we moved north of $50 million into the company in Ripple and XRP in like 2 seconds, and it cost 30 cents. Now, that is amazing. There's no way to do that with fiat or Bitcoin. There's just no way to do it that fast and that cheaply, and so it serves a really useful need for us. And then also when our LPs eventually redeem, hopefully never, but when they want some of the money back, we just send it in XRP again, and there's no 3-day wait for international wires or 1-day wait for US wires. We're not paying wire fees and all that. It's just, I don't understand why that's hard to understand. And so the religious wars aside, the tribalism aside, it does some things really well, and we love it for that. That being said, just because we're denominated in XRP, I'm not a special pleader for XRP. I don't work for them. The company itself is not our LP. Other people who had XRP are. I like them. I think they're great.
Fast, cheap, and efficient. 50 million worth of XRP in 2 seconds. Guys, that is the future. And Forbes is echoing this with immense potential they talk about for XRP here recently, as Wall Street is pushing for Ripple XRP. Now, for the first time ever, this crypto cycle may actually be different, says Good Morning Crypto. Altcoins have separated from Bitcoin. Since the US election, November 5th, BTC is up 42%, while altcoins like XRP are up 500%. Okay, now we almost have a case over. We almost have XRP going truly live in the banking system the way it was always intended to be. And right now, our time is limited to get in while it's still cheap. Now, Matt Hogan, who is the CIO of Bitwise, who we remember one of the first filed for an XRP ETF, the traditional 4-year cycle is over in crypto. A thread on what's changing. Bitcoin has historically moved in a 4-year cycle with 3 big up years followed by a pullback. This cycle has been driven by the same forces that drive broader cycles of growth and recession in the general economy. The cycle starts with a catalyst that brings new investors, new capital into the market. In 2011, for example, or for instance, he states, it was the creation of the first companies that made it possible for individuals to buy Bitcoin, Coinbase, Mt. Gox, and others. Once the bull market starts going, it gains its own momentum, rising prices attract attention, and more money follows. Eventually, investors get greedy and add leverage. Froth and fraud appears. Sometimes legacy infrastructure cracks under the strain. Eventually, something breaks. In 2014, it was the collapse of Mt. Gox. In 2018, it was the SEC crackdown on ICOs. Whatever the cause, the pullback is painful and the rapid deleveraging existential despair, but eventually a new breakthrough occurs that restarts the cycle. The current cycle was born out of a massive deleveraging that occurred in the wake of 2022 scandals like FTX, Three Arrow Capital, Genesis, BlockFi, Celsius, and more. The catalyst that jump-started the cycle occurred March 10, 2023, when Grayscale convincingly won the opening argument in its legal case against the SEC regarding the Bitcoin ETFs. Now, through the verdict came months later, it was apparent that the moment that a Bitcoin ETF was coming and that it would bring crypto to the masses, sure enough, the ETFs launched in January 2024 and set records for flows. Prices went up. In a classic 4-year cycle, we'd be gearing up for a pullback in 2026. And to be fair, I do see early signs of leverage building up as companies issue debt to buy Bitcoin MicroStrategy and Bitcoin collateralized loans ramp up. But we have something different this cycle, the change in Washington's attitude towards crypto. Consider the crypto executive order. It's called Growing Crypto, a quote national priority. It's laid the path for a regulatory framework. It's contemplated establishing a national crypto stockpile. The change in Washington paved a way for mainstream institutions to enter crypto in a massive way. But here's the thing, mainstream institutions don't move on a crypto native time frame. The change in DC is that it will be felt over the course of years, not months. It's the absolute best case scenario. It will take a year to align a new regulatory framework for crypto and a similar time period for big firms to move from planning to action. Wall Street and mainstream institutions likes giant tankers, not speedboats. If institutions really start orienting to crypto next year, we will really have a new will we really have a new crypto winner in 2026? I'm not sure. The scale is so big. The ETFs brought hundreds of billions of new investor capital into crypto. The change in Washington, in DC, will bring trillions. Crypto has moved in 4-year cycles since its early days, but the change in DC introduces a new wave that will play out over the next decade. My guess is that when the classic deleveraging starts next year, it will get swamped by this new, bigger trend. What does it mean? It doesn't mean the 4-year cycle is quite going away, which I do believe it is going away. Leverage will build up, excess will appear, bad actors will emerge, and at some point that could get washed out, which will introduce volatility into the market. But my guess is that any pullback will be significantly shorter and shallower than in years past. We're in a new mainstream era of crypto. It's going to be interesting. We've entered a new era in crypto. It's going to be exciting in the next few years, and it's been exciting for XRP here recently. Of course, we just got our report last night from Ripple. After years of market manipulation by the SEC, XRP, once the most valuable digital asset, surged by 280% just in Q4. We got a new executive order. We got XRP products on the table. A lot going on, as Vet put. Just look over the XRP market report. Very strong XRP ledger stats in Q4 2024, and obviously for XRP. New crypto embracing administration ETFs RLUSD roll out new features and improvements for the XRPL, things are looking good indeed, guys. As we can see, the DEX volume itself nearly 1,500% up. And the last thing, guys, I would just like to say is that, yeah, when utility kicks in for XRP, things are going to get wild. Things are going to go up and to the right, and XRP is just going to continuously move because of that utility pushing and driving the price. Now, you can own Bitcoin if you'd want, but understand that so does Jim Cramer.
My strategy, okay, look, I say if you want to own Bitcoin, own Bitcoin. I own Bitcoin. You should own Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a great thing to add, to have in your portfolio.
Sounds pretty scary to me. Jim Cramer, who is notoriously always wrong, I believe he is wrong once again. XRP is the future, not Bitcoin. Those are my thoughts, my opinions. Let me know yours in the comment section below, guys. I appreciate you all, and we'll see you all in the next one.